Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is 2023, 20th of February. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi. Thank you so much. Gonzalez, nice to see you here. Namaste, Wasim. Thank you for coming back here. Right, so yes, I have done up my analysis. Yes, and just take a look at MT4. So quickly, okay, I will be going right into what I'm going to sell today. All right, so Aussie dollar, Aussie dollar. This is my trading plan today. I'm going to have a little change. All right, so I'll go straight to what are the currency pairs that I'm going to sell today. All right, so over at this point here, as I have pointed out. All right, so let me share with everyone. And what are the currency pairs I'm going to focus to sell today? Well, today we have to take a look at the currency market because carefully, because today is we are going to have a US holiday, the President's Day, observation of the observance of the President's Day, right? Okay. So yep, and then we will need to be a little bit careful because today we may have some low liquidity. Okay, so trading in dollar pairs, we have to be a little bit careful. All right. Okay, hi Marcus, nice to see you here. So I'm going to focus on Aussie dollar, Euro Aussie, Euro yen, Euro dollar, pound CAD, pound yen, and pound dollar to sell. Right. So all these are the currency pairs that I'm going to look out for selling. However, what are the plans within all these currencies? So first of all, let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Well, Aussie dollar, right? So I'm going to take a look at Aussie dollar over here. Right, MK, hi, nice to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Right, so for Aussie dollar over here, well, generally we can see the bull has running and exhausted over here to come and go for a bear. Today, well, but for this Aussie dollar to sell, we need to test onto the resistance over at this point here, right, in this area here of the resistance. Then we will have a good chance for the selling. Let me move this working line away and let's take a look at this range. Hi, Casey. Nice to see you here. Right, so over here, we can see that now we are moving towards the resistance. So for Aussie dollar, what we are going to do is that we are going to wait for Aussie dollar to achieve the resistance level here, right? And then we will go for a selling. Okay, but for Aussie dollar, there will be another level where there's a price print over here, right? So that may also form as resistance. So let's see into the lower time frame to see if there's another round of new cycle of selling. Then perhaps from there we also can go for a selling. But then again is that then we have to take note of the support level at this area. Okay, right? So over at this point here, so Aussie dollar, I'll be waiting for it to test onto the resistance. Then I will go for the selling. So we have I have my resistance level over here. Then I will go for selling. Unless it started to form a new selling cycle, then I will go for selling as well. Right? So that's for Aussie dollar. Okay, so yep, and yes, Gonzalez. Yeah, okay, I will come to the goal. All right, so give me a little while. Okay, so for Euro Aussie, let's take a look at Euro Aussie. Well, for Euro Aussie today, I'm also looking out for selling because Euro Aussie has been running bullish and finally it get into the bear. So now testing into the resistance, that forming a lower highs there, that it giving us a hint that the resistance has been tested and they are ready to go for a selling. However, again, look out for the support level, which I see over here. We can see that there's about 50 pips of space. So that's one level that we need to take note. Other than that, selling is possible for Euro Aussie. Okay. All right. So next to go, I'm going to take a look at the Euro Yen. Well, for Euro Yen over at this point here, Euro Yen. Well, Euro Yen at this area here, we can see from the general view, the Euro Yen has actually transited from the bull into the bear and been testing into this level, right? So we can see that now the Euro Yen is actually coming back into selling. But this selling is not a very long-term selling, okay? Because now they are trying to break into the bull. So for Euro Yen at this point here, what we are going to take a look is that grabbing the chance, the opportunity of this space about 45 pips here to grab some profits while it's selling down to look up for support. Okay, it is looking for support. So while it's looking for support, let us grab some profit within these 45 pips. Okay, that's for euro yen, right? Okay, so next go for euro dollar, which is another one that I pick up for focus for the day. All right, then over here for euro dollar, we can see that actually now it actually coming back into the selling, which is good over here. The selling over from this area here, it started to swing down and tested into the last swing here as a resistance. Now coming into the level of selling. So we are into the area of selling now. But then again is that we also need to look out for where is the resistance. Okay, so for this area here, we can see the resistance has been tested once. It went down for a lower highs. It went down for a lower highs over here. So this is the last lower highs here, correct? The swing high. So over at this point here, we are going to wait. I'm going to wait for euro dollar to test into 1.07044 to meet up with the resistance. Then if this is able to hold it down, yes, then I will continue the selling. All right. Okay, so that's for the euro dollar. Well, let us move into pound CAD. Well, pound CAD over here. Taking a look at the pound CAD. Well, pound CAD at this point here, we are actually forming the formation of a selling trend. Now, for pound CAD, a little bit tricky. So for pound CAD over at this point here, we can look out for selling. However, it may be going for a buy first. So what do I mean by I can go for selling, but yet it's still going for a buy? Because it's actually looking out for a selling. So for looking for a resistance to sell. So at this point here, all right, we can see there's a price print here, and we are going to look out for this area here, and as well as this area. All right, so if this area is going to meet up and the resistance able to hold it down, yes, I'm going to go for a selling. That's for the pound CAD. All right, so these are the plans here, and also for pound CAD, then let us move quickly into the pound yen. Right, for pound yen over at this point here, pound yen. Well, for pound yen, we can see that the selling has been coming in and been holding very well under this resistance. So pound yen will be one good one today. Then waiting for selling. The resistance has been there for quite a while. So right now, the escalation over here, we can see there's very good liquidity for us to take over here. So that's why pound yen is in my list. All right. So for pound yen, I would suggest right now, okay, let's wait for a new round of selling. All right, then we can continue the selling. Once the resistance has set up in the H1, right, then we will go for the selling. That's one for the pound yen. Okay, right. So let's move on. Let's move on over to pound dollar. Well, for pound dollar over here, pound dollar we have a slight we have a formation for selling over here. We can see testing the support over here. And today for pound dollar, looking for selling. However, we need the pound dollar to take out the gaps here, and also to take out the gaps, okay, over here, and to take out the resistance over here. Then we will go for a selling. So for this round, okay, we should have only about 20 pips to go. So be patient with pound dollar. All right, allow it to go further up. Then test on the resistance. If it's not breaking, then with holding it well down, then we will go for another round of selling. So I will be waiting for one resistance to be taken out. Okay, as we can see, the 1 hour time frame here, we have a gap here. So it is actually trying to take out the gap, fill up the gap, and then it will be meet up with resistance. Then after that, we will go for the selling. Okay, so I think for pound dollar, which is very good, we can I will be focusing on pound dollar for the next few days, right, for selling, because I see that pound dollar we still have very, very good space for selling until the last September. Okay, so over at this point here, let's take it let's trade it zone by zone first. All right, then we will see how it goes. All right, so let's go into the gold. Okay, so for the gold wise, well, looking into the gold, initially we'll be looking into the buy. Correct, buying, right? So once we hit the level of 1950, 1951, 1954, right, over here it started to slip off. So slipping off here, looking into this area, the selling is there. So it will be one area that I will be looking out for. Okay, so right now, as we can see over at this point here, resistance has met up. Okay, we are met up with the resistance. And let me shift this away and do this. Okay, and then okay, this will be the support level. So selling is possible for this gold over here. However, today US is on holiday, so the gold movement will be affected. So tentatively, technically, I would say, all right, basing on the technical analysis over here, the gold should be on the selling side. Basing on the fundamental, okay, this may be going very slow today, all right. So I will still be looking at gold for selling, all right. So 1823 is quite very possible. Let me take a closer look, lower down the time frame to look out for some possibility price that it may be reaching. Okay, so let me bring this down, right? So let's see. So over at this point here, yeah, and we should be looking out into this level, all right? 1837, 1837. Well, 1837 is one of the time price that we should be looking out for, because this may be the price to push even higher, right? So just take note. So right now the price is 1841. So I'm looking at selling to 1837. All right, 1837 plus minus over there. Okay, all right. So that's for Gonzales. All right. So I guess that should be all. All right, that should be all for today. All right, and later on I will be coming back into my YouTube channel to get a live trading session with all of you. All right, so I hope you like this video. Do remember to smash the like button for this video to show appreciation for the effort behind the videos, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Later on, we will come into the channel here to have a live trading together. Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much, and I shall see you later. Thank you so much, and guys, have a good day. Wow. All right, thank you so much. See you later, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub.